and just to be in Korea. First off, being with Koreans. When I'm here, I'm always kind of just careful. You don't get out of line. I think so. Yeah, it leads to the safety of Korea. On our way to Konkuk University. Did you know I'm a professor there, honorary chair professor. I really like the university. So this is my fourth time. Fourth. I'm coming back next month though. Yeah, and just to be in Korea. Yeah, it's really nice. The very first time?
Yeah.
It was really exciting. Oh, it was so nice. First off, because I ate so much awesome Korean food. First off, being with Koreans for 2 weeks. And then eating so much great food. It was the first time I just had Korean food day after day after day. Yeah, it was really nice. But each time I come, you know, I learn a little more, have more experiences, and I learn a little more about Korea, about the people, talking to more and more people about what's happening in Korean society. When I travel around, I always like to use subways because it just is a nice way to travel. Here, this is very efficient, you know, it's really nice. It's probably too slow for you, and it's probably, you know, it's hard, right? Because you don't do everything fast. But it's very efficient. It can't be much more efficient, really. I mean, of all the subways I've been on, it's like, we don't have this kind of system. And it's much more just chaotic. And it's also, you know, can be really, yeah, it's a little more chaotic. Yeah, like in New York City, you just stand on the tracks right on the edge. A lot of people die. I mean, it really is it's a problem. Yeah, so. Yeah, we don't have the safety features here. This is subway. I like, and also because it's important to support public transportation, you know, like in this world of the environmental crisis that we're in, it's really important to not be using up gasoline in cars. So I try to use a subway as often as I can. Oh, we took a taxi home from the Seoul station. But we had bags, but it would have been so much faster to get on the subway. Oh. Look at this, we don't have in the US. So I have traveled on maybe 15 subway systems around the world. The direction you go is the next station. And in most subways around the world, the direction you go is the final destination on that line. So I had to really get used to that here. Once you understand subways, you know, it's really cool. You get to meet people on subways, you know, although here, a lot of people, everyone's now on their phones. It used to be, when I first started riding subways when I was young, was in Mexico City, and everybody was reading books. They would read either newspapers or these little comic books. When I look now, if you look behind me now, you see everyone on their phones. But it used to be everyone's on a book. Yeah, no one ever sat on the subway and just looked at other people or talked to people. Everybody was always reading something. Like if you go to the subway in New York City, you meet a lot of really characters. You know, like people that are really interesting. I don't see that here in Korea. Like there's a lot of homelessness in the United States. So for people who are homeless, because it's warm in the subway, it makes subways more difficult to deal with. Yeah. But here, I don't see that. The Tokyo subway, for example. I went purposely on the subway in Tokyo in the really busy times because I wanted to see what it was like when people are like pushing people onto the cars. I wanted to have that experience, you know? So I was standing in the subway car, you know, like so squished. I was practically lift up off my feet, you know, because there were so many people and they kept pushing people in. And for me, that was a really fun experience. But I wouldn't want to have that every day. like, oh my God, I've not experienced that in Korea. I haven't had the experience of being on the subway at the right time. I don't think, not in New York. I don't think there's a station in New York for that.
Really?
A lot of it is just the names of streets in New York. Like if you take the one line up, it'll just be like, 23rd Street station, and then the 28th Street station, and then the 34th Street station, a lot of that. I don't know if that is true here. Are the stations named after streets? I'm always aware when I'm in Korea of wondering what rules I might be breaking. There's Sam Richards breaking a rule. Penn State in my city, everybody, they don't follow rules like that. When I'm here, I'm always kind of just careful. I just want to be part of the customs and ways of being, so. Yeah. It makes me, the fact that Koreans are so willing to follow certain rules of behavior, it makes me calm. I feel good about it. We're very organized. We like things that are in order. So when people are just doing anything they want to do, that doesn't feel good. If you come to our house is really organized. The way the trees are trimmed and the way everything is really taken care of here on this campus. It's such a beautiful campus. I think so. Yeah, it leads to the safety of Korea because, look, you don't get out of line, right? So, and then there's the seats for people who are older. And I always ask, wait, is that me? Like, I don't know. Can I sit there? And then I think, but if I sit there, you look at, there's another photo of Sam Richards sitting in the seat reserved for elderly people. That makes life fun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because this is what I like, right? Like figure things out, and I want to always be just thinking, about what's happening in the world and how do these people live and how do those people live, and then I want to go to that place, and we will go down here. I want to go to that place and I want to have the experience of living like somebody lives. To become the natives. That's always what is most fascinating for me as a sociologist, right? So I want to stay long enough that I can